Well, today, mate, this is where we are. Mrs. Grant's having a cup of tea, easing our way into the day. It's 10:30 here in WA. We're at Coalseam Free Camp, and we're just on the veranda. Yes, it was mine, Mrs. Good morning, Mrs. It was mine. Yes, we're at Coalseam Conservation Park. So back in the late 1800s, this place was mined for coal, but and developed as a result. But the coal was very poor quality, and the seams were very hard to get to. So we're on our way to Irwin's Lookout and the Loop, and then to the fossil area. There's fossils in the caves. And our camp, you can see right in the distance, is up on the hill there. That's a good shot, actually. I'm just zoomed in, not sure if you can see that, but that's where we are. So we're heading up to the top there, up to the lookout. And then tomorrow we've got it's only about a 4K loop to the miners' camp, where the only shaft still remains, as you can see. And build a boardwalk over the top of it. So there you go, but it's a beautiful area, and particularly now with this Mrs. She's got a love of wildflower now. Oh, boring.
Life in WA.
Things we do to keep the flies away. So we're at the still at the Coalseam Conservation Park. I'll just get my fly net on. There's a few around, and we're just coming to have a look at the last pit or hole that was dug.
Mine shaft.
What was that, missus?
Mine shaft.
There you go, mine shaft. So that was dug before they shut it all down, so because of the quality of the coal. So if you look over there, you can see the camp. So there's a miners' camp, which is that one there. It's got toilets. It's how much a night? 16 bucks a night. And ours is a Breakaway, which is it's up over the hills there, and we're right up on the hill, so we have a much better view. But, the Johnson Shaft. There you go. So this is
Still see part of the Coalseam.
still see part of the Coalseam. Let's see if we can still see part of the Coalseam. And she's filled right in.
Too thin to be mine. So thin you can't see it.
Flies on your back, love. Through around. So yeah, that's what's that been? 10k from Breakaway to here and back again? We'll find out and let you know.
So this morning, as the sun rises over Coalseam, we've got a blanket of mist. How beautiful.
Flies.
Lambs next to Mum, trying to shelter from the heat.
Outside his new school, it's his Greenhouse School in the historic village of Greenhill.
Old school.
Old school, 1866 was built, and we're having a look around this little village. We've escaped Ellendale Pools for the afternoon. It's a little historic village to look around. Let's go and look at the jail. Put you in there for a little while. We're in the jail. Go and have a look at the cells. Oh, it's a bit dark. Alright, we've got a bit of light. Oh!
Holding cells, aren't they?
Birds flying around.
So, missus, we've had a bit of a break from filming and flying and all sorts, haven't we?
Yes,
Well,
and
tell-
flowers. Can you see me?
Oh, hello. Herringbone shrubbery. So, we're at a little beach.
Coronation Street.
Coronation Street. Yes. You're in the UK. Coronation Beach. And it's a beautiful spot. I'll get an aerial shot. But this is Camp MMAA at the moment. And got the Jenny going because it's charging up a few things. We've been here a week and we're just going to stay another week. And the ocean's over the back there. I'll show you the beach. We're going to head down shortly, but it's busy up the other end. We're quite...
weekend here. I thought people would have stayed longer.
And school holidays too in WA.
Yes.
Yeah, so yeah, very popular because it's windy. Very popular with the windsurfers and kite surfers. And so I've only had Shirley out twice, and that was a little bit hairy because I'll show you the breaks that you've got to cross over to get out to the deeper water. But I've got a nice spot where a bloke I was fishing with pulled a 78 centimetre snapper. So hopefully when the winds drop, I'll get out there and yeah, we'll get a bit of fish. But we can't have too much because we're heading back to the boys next week, and we're getting our fridge sorted. So Perth next week, but yeah, back to the boys, and don't know if we're getting a new fridge or if the cooling unit was just Thetford and the installers are nutting that one out. So we're hoping we get a new fridge, but we'll see what happens. Either will be great. It's good esky, but we're a bit over putting ice in it and freezing it, because that's what the angle's doing at the moment. It just freezes the ice and we rotate that in. So that's been happening for 2 weeks, and we've got another week of that, but it's all right. It's working well. The beer's cold and nothing's gone off yet. No, it's been good. All right, well, we're going to get busy here and
Go to the beach.
oh, okay. Well, I just thought it'd sit here a bit longer. I've got a bit more tea to drink. I've got to change a blade out in my drone too because someone crashed it again. What do you think? Is it a bit hard where we are? You've got your coffee.
I've got much coffee.
You got your bun. That's a little coffee, isn't it?
Yeah, and she gave me a cappuccino. She got it wrong, so there's hardly any coffee in there.
Ah. All right. You'll manage with it. So this is Coronation Beach.
We're moving through the night like we're from a different star, flying over streets and our broken hearts. But they can't even touch us, we found a different beat. Paradise is waiting and we bought the lead. Oh, getting caught in the maze, there's so many that never get out of. They're feeding the fears and the doubts. Ooh, but we're golden, we run to the end and we run without shame. We own the game, and we run on the flames till the morning light. Baby, 'cause we're dynamite. Ain't nobody gonna hold us down. Break all the rules, let them run and hide. Baby, 'cause we're dynamite.
Hello from Coronation Beach. We're out having a fish. Well, I am. Mrs. has decided it's a little bit too rough, and I'll just show you. There's some big swells coming through. We're in about 8 metres of water, but it's busy on the sounder, but nothing yet. Just trying for a bit of bait first, and then some bottom fish to get snapper here. So yeah, but it's not real easy to get out because there's a big break right on shore. I'll show you that. These are you can see the swells going through. The horizon disappearing, and next wave's coming through, but it's flat on top. It's not too bad. But just these big swells. So we'll yeah, give it another hour or so, just see if we can get a bit of bait, and then probably head in and find a bit of structure and just fish off that if I can. See how we go. Coronation Beach. So we're just out 17 metres of water, chasing a couple of snapper. So we've just got something on here, but it's not real big. We'll see how we go if I can get it in. But there's some snapper down there. Holy moly! You greedy little buggers. 2 barracudas. Right, that's it. We've got some more bait. Let's see what that's like. Oh yeah. On again. Let's see what this one is. Only little again. Come on. What is it? What is it? Hey! Whatever that is. Looks like a big grunter. It's a perch, I think. Whoa! I think we got ourselves a spangled emperor. See how big he is? Oh, he's legal! 41, just. That'll do. That'll do for a start. It's a bit choppy again. Gotta get out of the break as well. Let's get up here a bit and then we'll start to head in. Nearly Christmas, isn't it, love?
I was going to put it away and I thought, no, it's not that warm.
No, it's only 24 tonight. All right, it's 24, 14. So there's our little view from the annex. Coronation Beach. Went out for a fish today, lost a snapper. So we'll have another little crack tomorrow, won't we, love? Hello from inside the Sunseeker. Oh, hello, missus. Oh, kettle's boiled. Just get the cup of tea ready. And we're heading down to get a rock lobster or two. Well, we'll see how we go. I've got my rock lobster hat on, so that's the first thing we need. And we've got just a pair of gloves. And we're going to have a look. It's a bit blowy and a lot of flies, so we're going to go and sit in the wind to keep the flies away. Coronation Beach been real good, hasn't it?
Yeah.
Yes. Except the last couple of days we have northerlies, and northerlies bring the flies, and it's a bit warm. It's about 30 degrees. So, but anyway,
nice weather.
It is. And we've got the place to ourselves basically.
Flies weather.
Righto, so we're going to try and get some lobster, get some pickies of that as well. Because here we are. We're going to go out. Got the gear on, the rock lobster hunting gear. And I just found a glove too, so that's what's going to be used to pick it out. So we'll take you underwater, we'll have a look. Missus is just going to stand guard, aren't you, Missus? While she gets the kid off. Yeah, stand guard and make sure that nothing happens. Right, there you go, Missus. In a new bikini. Beautiful.
I know you're scared of giving in. I know you're scared of love. I won't forget about you, no. Now don't be afraid.
While we've got our little crayfish or rock lobster, I'm just going to have a crack at butterflying them, and we've only got one each, so it is only an entree. End up with a nice spread meat there. The second one, I've got some butter in a pan behind. Just there you go. Cook. There you go, like that. Oh, this has just come in to save the day. Butter was burning. And then it's important, two things beside this system.
Is the gin.
You've got a gin, yeah, and you're in your jammies. Two things. No, not really. But I've got a bit of garlic here. Now just put a bit of garlic on, just a little bit, and a bit of pepper and salt. Salt.
A bit more butter on it in there.
And righto, once we've done that, I'm just gonna do this. Just put it straight in.
Down.
We need to put it right down. Low cook, slow cook, low cook, slow cook. Like it's a bit of fish. And there we are. And that's the two we've just picked up today. I went out this afternoon for another couple, and no good. We couldn't get to the spot where we were today, missus, because the kite surfers were there and the windsurfers were there, and they would have run straight over the top of me.
Oh, really?
Yes, they had no respect. Anyway, so I had to go and search another spot, and I saw a couple, but yeah, didn't get any. But I'll show you what these are like when they're cooked. Mrs. is very busy helping us prepare for the rock lobster entree.
This is
You
your
can see.
little thing.
Oh, it's my little thing, is it? Oh,
Thing.
okay, but here it is. Have a look at that. That's our entree. Yes. J word. Let's give it a whirl. See what it tastes like. See how it comes clean from the shell? Start from the bottom and pull it out. Right in the bottom and pull it out. And you're left with a big chunk.
Yeah, but there's...
There you go. Oh, look at that!
That's the way.
Empty. Oh, that's nice. First time cooked too, so that'll get better, missus. 2 empty shells. Meat to go. Just in Geraldton, and having a ride along the front. Beautiful, beautiful day. And missus is going to find a bed to lie on. But we've got another day here before we head down to Perth for a couple of nights, and then we're heading over to see the boys. So can't wait to do that. I'll just show you what we're looking at here. Beautiful day.
Far away another day, simple things will come my way. It'd be worth it, stay with me. They will drag us in the dirt, say the things that make us hurt, but I'll never give you up. Burning with love, it will never go away. I will protect you always. Burning with love, that will never go away. I will protect you. Like a love song will remain. Like a magic.
Yeah, we just had coffee at AJ's. Lovely
Lovely.
little spot.
It is.
What do you think, missus?
I like it. 2 coffees.
2 coffees.
And very nice cupcakes.
Cupcakes as well. How do I take my coffee? Very seriously. So there you go. We're just heading back to the van park now. Holy moly, he's game been out in the water. She's a bit rough out there today.
Countless times you came home. Oh, the circumstances are so intense and so bizarre, but the truth that lies with thee. Burning with love, it will never go away. I will protect you always. Burning with love, that will never go away. I will protect you. Like a